Welcome to the Suerte del Molino farm, Andalusia, Spain. Here we are in nature. Over the last 18 months, we received some messages, some instructions from nature, and one of them is that for our own survival, human beings experience three things through nature: high moments, low moments, and in between moments. This we need to survive. The single most rewarding experience on this farm for us happened yesterday when we received 1 inch of water, 25 millimeters, and our water system worked perfectly. This is the southern border. The property is on a northern slope, and the mountain that way, road, culvert, creek. A few days ago we had a big disaster here when the neighbor's dam broke and a lot of water came here and caused some damage. But now, yesterday the rain was perfect and it did exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to use it. The water came through the culvert, dammed up in this structure that I have built. I'm thankful that it still stands. This is bedrock, so it was easy to get it a very strong foundation. I can remove that plank there if there's too much water. And I don't want it to overflow this side. Here are several planks in this structure to get the inlet of the water quite high, because it must run to the swale. The inlet is a little bit higher. About half of the pipe fills with water, and then it runs that way and then into the swale, the southernmost swale we have. There is a half a plank here that I can remove and then lower it, and then this whole pipe will be in the water. I didn't want to do that from the beginning because I just wanted to see what happens to my system, my design, the execution of it. Quite a sturdy support here, and then it also rests on a metal stand here, and then it enters there, and there are several stakes that hold this pipe in place, because I can imagine it weighs quite a lot. The culvert, the dam structure, just to get the water higher, and then it enters the pipe, goes that way, still visible there, and then start of the swale. The swale could not be any other place because I had to navigate it in between the trees. The water enters the swale from the pipe over here. I will have to remove those stones that fell down, and then it goes into the swale. I also have to remove all these branches that we put in here. It hampers the flow of the water. Then I had to extend the height of this berm because of all the water bubbling up here. It threatened to actually breach the berm and go where I don't want it to go. So I had to work hard and fix this. It worked extremely well. A moment of joy. So the water came from the culvert, the creek, and because of the elevation I could get it to this point. And because the color was this orangey clay soil color, it was easy to follow it when it came this way. And it was very exciting to see the water making its way into this swale. It did not breach it anywhere. And at the end of the swale, I had to make adjustments to get the water to drain into the next swale much quicker, because I didn't want a build-up of water there at the entrance. So I ripped out this pipe, deepened this canal here, and then it alleviated the pressure on the inlet area. It came to the second swale, following this orangey water, filling up the swale, made us feel satisfied. This is the most loam-like soil we have on the farm. Least clay. The water came down this swale. Another joyous moment when it left this swale. I helped it this way. This is a deep, big swale. It filled all of it. Also some more loamish soil, and it infiltrated into the earth. It was quite a lot of water because some erosion even took place here. All these fruit trees, hopefully they can take advantage of this water in summer. And then jump with joy because it reached the end of the existing swale system. From over there, the water came all this way, and this is where the new system, a new swale, will be constructed coming weeks to run right to the other side of the property. Amazing. If that will also be filled with water from the creek. I'm thankful, I'm happy. On the eastern side we have swale systems as well, lower next to the fence and then higher up over here, and we had to get the water from the second culvert we have on the property to here. So we have three sources of water: rain, then the creek, and then the culvert that caused a lot of erosion, the gully we have. We have also tilled some soil in this area, And we planted some oats. They're already coming up. We have 5 series of lines of oats. Let's see how it worked to get the water from the erosion gully to these areas. This is the easternmost part of the property. Actually, the property is like a slice of pizza. This is sharp end, the pointy end of the pizza slice. A road over there and a road here. 5 cars enter and leave. 10 vehicles a day. This is a little bit more because there's a eucalyptus plantation not too far from here. The water enters through the culvert. We have 2 gabions, and the beautiful thing is when the water comes here, all the leaves block this gabion, and then the water takes the high road to the higher swales, and then also there is some infiltration, goes through the gabion and takes the lower road, and then it fills all the lower swales. This is the first structure that we have built here. The pipe is insufficient in diameter. We have to increase that. A first wall we built over there. It's leaking on the higher side on the left. I will remove the soil, put another cinder block over there. This dam is full. I'm so happy about that. This is well keyed into the wall. It's amazing how the water flows over here and then comes up again and goes down this wave action. We have this obstructions here, collects a lot of mulch and silt. We have this repeating, and then the higher area, this is a canal. It used to be the road for the cart that we used on the property, but now it's doing a better job of taking the water to the higher swales. And this is the erosion gully. Many obstructions when we come towards this lower area. Here I have a soil. It's not really a dam wall because we don't dam anything, but divert the water. It used to leave the property in that direction, and a short canal to get it this way. Lots of vetiver and esparto. So here is the higher road, higher canal system, bringing the water to the higher swales. It used to breach it here. I had to dig this in a haste for the water to come down here. Just look at all the acorns. And quite a wash. So it filled up this swale, a lot of almonds and asparagus. And this is the place where this lower swales and the higher swales actually are the closest to each other. So the water comes around here, goes into this direction. I removed all these brush and branches we put in here. I have learned that it's not good to block up a swale that you use for the water to flow to the next area. It causes a lot of breaching of the existing swales, but this is much better now. And then it was a special moment on the higher swale when the water left this part, came through here right to the creek, filled up this whole swale here. Some more planted oats. And then the water followed all these swales. I just helped it to come this way. It came through here. And joy when it came right to the end before it went into the creek. And then the swale higher, it also delivered its moment of joy when the water reached this area. So that's why we say it was a beautiful experience, the highlight of our stay here, our hard work over 18 months, that the rainwater stays on the farm. We can now use the water from the culvert. It comes all this way, it doesn't leave the farm so far. And then we can reroute some of the water from the creek to the western side. What a rewarding experience.